don't think I can survive this winter if it's like the last.
We were lucky to survive summer.
I think the end of January is the worst. That's when I really get to the bottom of the deep black pit. Oh, well, I suppose we've got Christmas to look forward to.
Do you?
No, not really.
No, you're like me. It's what to do with these long, dark nights, isn't it? That's the problem.
I thought you went to keep fit.
Oh, well, I do, but that's only 1 hour a week.
Yeah.
And they usually go home after.
Oh, I know just what you mean. It was just the same when I tried pottery.
Did you do pottery?
Oh, well, no, I wasn't very good. I tried, but I never got onto the wheel. When I tried, everything just went wobbly.
How do you mean wobbly?
Well, you see, if you don't get it just right, you get this terrible wobble.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that on telly, and it goes all blur.
Well, mine went blur all the time. I did make an ashtray. But I don't smoke, so it's never used.
Well, that's the best about having a shop, really. I mean, I can keep open till about 10 o'clock. Might as well, it is company, like yourself. Oh, what is it you wanted?
Well, if the truth were told, I probably came in for the company, subconsciously, but consciously, I want a steak and kidney pie.
An individual steak and kidney pie?
Don't say it like that.
I'll tell you this much. Marriage was invented by women. Probably the only thing they ever did invent.
Well, I'm not saying you're wrong, Mike.
No, neither am I.
Really, Ray, you ought to know better. A nice wife and lovely baby like you have.
Eddie, fine, love.
Yes, love. It's got a lot to say for itself, that kid of yours. Got a good pair of lungs.
Oh, how's that?
I've just passed, it's raising the roof off in there. It's fit to stand on the cop.
Oh, well, she's been woken up, hasn't she? She'll still be asleep. Oh, well, never mind. Deirdre's department getting her back.
Oh, definitely. Anyway, where are you sliding off to, all poshed up with a collar and tie and all
Will
of
you
that?
shut up, Eddie? Will you just shut up?
What have I done?
Eddie, I am about to break the official Secrets Act. I think we've had a bit of a row.
Just flaming childish, the lot of you.
What's up with him?
Can I join you?
He can't be the first, can he?
Hey, it is you. Sorry. I said hello, that's all. Oh, hello. Are you walking my way?
No.
Well, where are you going?
Nowhere.
I wonder what's on at the pictures.
Don't know.
Have you any idea? Wonder when Star Wars is coming round here.
Oh, it'll be a bit yet, I should think.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Susie tonight?
What's that got to do with anything?
Just wondered.
And I was wondering whether you were going to get me a drink or not.
Oh, women's lab, innit?
No, they've always had it cushy women right from the start. And they're never satisfied.
You can say that again.
You're right there, Eddie. They're never satisfied.
I suppose you're speaking from experience, are you, Fred?
I should think he's speaking for the lot of you.
Listen, I'd give him this equality, let him have the equality, and the first thing they can do is go down the pits.
Well, I'll tell you what, Eddie. You put your pit boots on and I'll follow you down, because if we were all equal to you, there'd be nobody doing Anne's turn.
The working man's life in this country is nothing but graft.
Right. They give you a medal in Russia. Eddie Yates, hero of Soviet labour.
Graft, 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 and more graft. And do you know why? To keep them in luxuries like washing machines and things.
Oh, I like Hilda Ogden. I mean, she's joined the aristocracy now. She's got a washing machine.
Aye, second hand. It'll be a life peerage.
Hey, anyway, what else turned you against women all of a sudden, Eddie?
I have seen the light, mate.
Well, I'm all in favour of it myself. If ever I'm marooned on a desert island, I know I'd want to swim ashore. And it wouldn't be that flipping Roy Plumley either.
Well, who would you choose for your fellow survivor?
Well, she'd not survive long with him. In fact, if she'd any sense, she'd swim back out to sea and look for that shark with big teeth.
Raquel Welch, do you?
Wrong entirely, Alf.
Well, she do for me. I'm no intellectual.
It's publicity. That's all it is with them stars.
Oh.
No, but publicity.
Who would you take, then?
You ever been down to that little shop, that little florist down Rosamond Street?
No.
You want to go down there? There's a little bird in there, a real cracker.
Oh, that shop near the bridge. That one.
Right cracker she is. She brings out the protective instinct in you, you know what I mean? She's only little, but if she ever comes on my island, I won't be sticking little notes in milk bottles, I'll tell you.
What are you doing going in Florist?
Well, I go there for my cactuses, don't I, for my collection?
You don't collect cactuses.
I do now.
I couldn't
well noting your outburst, Ray, but don't think I wish to intrude, because I don't. And I'm not going to offer advice, which isn't wanted. Married life can be quite difficult enough without that, I happen to know.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're not going to intrude, Mrs. Walker, and I'm glad you're not going to offer me any advice. Thank you very much.
All I am going to say is this. There are times when we feel as though we are sailing through storms and tempests, when in reality they are nothing but a few scattered showers.
Thanks for the weather forecast. Very helpful.
I can see what you're thinking, you know. You're thinking that I'm an old fogey who knows nothing. But I have lived long enough to learn one thing, and it is a very great accomplishment. It is the secret of happiness in any relationship, and that is the art of dismounting gracefully from a high horse.
Well, if you're in the habit of getting on, you'd have to learn how to get off, wouldn't you? But I'm not.
Yes, which only goes to show how little some people know about themselves, doesn't it? Anyway, if you haven't got the good sense to go back home and make it up, then I feel sorry for you, because you are just making yourself a hostage to misery, and there are enough of them already.
You're not going to give me any advice, are you?
No.
Good. Because if you do, I'm going to the Flying Horse.
When you want some more glasses collecting, do call me, won't you?
What's she on about?
Ah, somebody's trodden their cat.
Have you been upsetting Mrs. Walker, Ray? Look, Ray, you can make Deirdre's life a misery because you've paid for the license to do that. But don't come in here ruining my life, Ducky. All right?
I wasn't expecting you back.
You've been asleep there, haven't you?
Till now.
Hmm?
I was enjoying having the house to myself. How was your mum?
Oh, never better. She should have left him years ago, you know. Years ago.
I thought you were stopping there tonight.
Aye, I was going to. One time I was going to keep her company. My poor old mother left all by herself. She has gone and got herself a date.
Good luck to her.
That's what I said. Better than I can do for myself, isn't it?
What are you talking about? You got fellas falling over themselves to get dates with you.
Oh, yeah? Like who?
Like, think, young what's his name, Steve.
Oh, thrilling. Yes, he's got something about him as Steve. Have you ever been to Accrington on a wet Wednesday? It is very similar.
Well, Mike Baldwin likes him. He was only laughing about the time he got the truck stuck on Ainsdale Beach. He'd have to like him to laugh about
He
it.
doesn't follow Mike around, does he, like yesterday's chips?
Like what?
Oh, you know what I mean.
I know you're very choosy.
Shouldn't I be?
Yeah, why shouldn't you be? Except just remember it's a bloke you're looking for, not a hero.
Who says I'm looking for anything?
Oh, I beg your pardon, madam. I know I'm very old-fashioned and very outmoded. Have you had out to eat?
No, I'm not hungry. Hey, where's Gail?
I think she's gone over to the Rovers.
Oh, I think I'll take myself up there.
Not until you've had something to eat, you won't. You want something inside you in this weather.
Hey, even my mother stopped saying things like that to me, you know.
Well, aren't you lucky to have me? Now, look, I'm only doing some cheese on toast or something.
I'm not hungry, honestly.
You will sit there and eat what I put in front of you.
Yes, Auntie Elsie.
Doesn't make any difference at all.
Hey, where did she say she was tonight?
Oh,
Susie.
she's gone out with a fella who's got a jag.
She hasn't.
She has.
Who is he?
I don't know. I'm not all that interested.
Let's all go to a disco.
What a good idea. Why don't we?
Yeah, let's go and have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with you there. We can rock around the clock tonight,
Nobody
eh?
asked you, Yates.
Oh, you can't though, Ray.
Why not? I'm all dressed up.
Can't go to a disco, are you, Deirdre?
I can do what I flaming well like. She doesn't want to come out with me, you heard her.
Oh, don't be daft.
Am I being daft? Have I got to spend the rest of my life in misery now?
Well, ask her.
You heard what she's like, didn't you? You've seen her.
She might feel different. She might want to go out now.
Well, if you two are coming downtown, who's going to babysit any road?
Well, I'll tell you what. If she wants to go, we'll stop and babysit for you, won't we, Steve?
What?
And if she don't, we'll come with you and I'll keep an eye on you.
Well, I'll tell her we're going. She's got the option.
Oh, I didn't think of looking in the Rovers for you.
Did you want out?
I was wondering if everything was all right.
Yeah, of course it is.
I couldn't get any answer, and Trace has been crying and crying. Is Deirdre not in?
She's just playing silly beggars, that's all. Deirdre, She's not here.
Let me take Tracy. Come on, darling. Oh,
Can you hang on here a minute?
Mind. Yes, of course. Come on.
Deirdre! Deirdre!
What do you think of this?
Shh, don't make a noise, Ernest.
Now what?
I'm just looking after her for a bit.
Oh, Emily, you knew I wanted to get these songs done tonight.
Could you go next door, Ernest, and fetch her carrot? I said you would.
Why, something wrong?
Well, it would seem so, yes. Could you go and get it, please?
For what?
There's obviously been a row.
Oh, Emily, we're not going to act like nursemaids every time they exchange words. I'm sorry, I've got to get these things...
Deirdre, it would appear, has walked out.
All right, fine, she's walked out. People do. She'll walk back again. I don't see that he's incapable of looking after his own
Ernest,
daughter.
please, please, he's looking for her. It's the baby she walked out on.
I don't believe it.
They had a row. When he came back, she was not there. Now, will you get the carrot?
Well, I must say, Oh, all right.
There's a darling. There's a little panda. Oh, are we going to see Mummy in a few minutes, aren't we?
They've been gone a long time, haven't they?
Well, perhaps he's gone off the idea.
No, more like he've started making it up then.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's time I was...
We can still go to a disco, can't we?
Do you really want to go?
Oh, show some enthusiasm.
Okay, I don't mind.
Great.
Only, it's a bit early yet, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't mind having another drink here.
You know, I finally worked this women's live out. We still buy the drinks, only now we buy them when you say so. Am I right?
I think that puts it very well.
Same again, sunshine.
Yes, please. Has anybody seen Deirdre in the last half an hour?
You've been here with us in the last half hour.
Has anybody seen her?
Oh, walked out on you, she love. That should learn you.
Making a bit of an epic of it, aren't they?
He's making all the mistakes, you know, running after her like that. That's no way to handle a woman.
Oh, you'd know, would you?
I happen to be writing a book on the subject. I'm regarded as one of the world's leading authorities.
And so unassuming with it.
No, women are like gerbils. Feed them, keep them warm, you can't go wrong. In fact, there are some people that believe you even have to speak to them, but that's not strictly necessary.
Well, you would be well advised not to, because every time you open your gob, a load of rubbish comes out.
And that is another thing about women. Can't take a joke.
Depends on the comedian.
Hey, you two, quieten down. There's no hostilities in here. Neutral territory, this, you know. It's like Sweden.
You know what Sweden's famous for, don't you?
Aye, that and suicide. Scotch and cyanide, was it?
I don't care. If Mike Baldwin's in there, I'm turning straight round and coming home.
Oh, he's all right.
He might be as all right as spring lamb, but I've had enough of his problems for one day. Oh, typical, isn't it? If it's the rent man, shoot him.
Hello, Susie. Deirdre's not in here, is she?
No.
Oh, have you seen her?
Look, come in and shut that door, will you? There's an awful draft.
I was wondering if you'd seen Deirdre. I thought she might be in here.
Oh, should she be here?
Well, she's, we've had a bit of a row, you know.
Oh, and she's walked out on you?
No, I walked out on her.
Well, then.
Well, when I got back, there was just Tracy crying, and I...
Well, I saw her before.
When? When was that?
About half an hour ago, I suppose, maybe a bit before. Going up over, what's it? Other side of Croft.
By the canal there?
Going that way, yeah.
Look, love, you're not really as worried as all that, are you?
You don't know the half of it.
No, I don't, but why don't you sit down and tell me about it?
Oh, Ta.
Well, what do you make of that, then?
I think that's one very worried young man.
It's gone off anyway. Poor little lamb.
I just don't see Deirdre doing anything silly. Not Deirdre.
She hasn't exactly been Deirdre of late, has she? And you know all about why.
Well, I know something about why. I know somebody tried to rape her, but I obviously don't know all about why.
Well, isn't that enough?
No, I don't know. I just cannot see Deirdre, of all people.
You can't see her walking out and leaving her own baby. She has done.
But what I mean is, shouldn't somebody be around there now, in case she comes back? She might be back already.
Well, it's easy enough to look in from time to time.
No, I mean, we should move over lock, stock and barrel, take Tracy back. I don't know why she was brought here in the first place.
Really, Ernest, you
No, hold on. I'm not being funny about it.
Yes, you are. Because somebody's problems have obtruded upon your reverie at the piano.
Oh, come on, Emily. There's no point in us having a row as well. All I mean is that it will be just as convenient for us there as here.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Unless she really doesn't come back tonight, and then it's best if Tracy... I'm sorry, Ernest.
No need, love.
It just makes me feel so awful. You know, I look at that poor child, and I know Deirdre must have been in a terrible state of mind just to walk out and leave her like that. She must have been.
Yes, well, just don't say any of that to Ray, all right?
No.
You're all talk, you are. Typical Cockney, all north and south.
Oh, speaks it like a native, doesn't
Well,
he?
I'm listening, mate. Look, if you've got any practical hints, like, on how to achieve this dazzling success with women...
Listen, if he's got any power over women, I'll tell you this secret right now. A big car and plenty of that. Am I right?
Look, anyone can buy a brush. That doesn't make them Michelangelo, mate.
Listen, I've seen some of your birds. They modelled for Picasso. Not only that, he got a very good likeness.
Yeah, I've always liked that joke. Can't beat the old radio fun, can we?
Look, do you mind, Eddie? I'm trying to improve my prospects here, seriously. Now, come on, Michael. Give us the grip. How do you do it?
You want to know the secret, do you? Total power over women, is that what you want?
I wouldn't mind giving it a try.
Oh, yeah, but are you ready for it?
Well, if I'm not ready now, I never will be.
No, I don't know if I should pass this power on to you two. I mean, you could become a danger to the community, especially him.
Well, he's that already.
No, I can't. No, the responsibility is just too great.
All right, then. Demonstrate it.
Well, don't I do that every day?
No, come on, let's see this power of yours working now.
Yeah, come on, practical demonstration now.
Gentlemen, there are laws,
I'll tell you what, you pull the next woman that comes into this pub.
Of course he could.
Whoever it is, and you've got 10 seconds from when you leave this bar.
It's no trouble to him, that, you know.
Well, I'm not so sure about this 10 seconds. No, just a minute. When women are like vintage wine, they have to be treated with respect. They have to be cosseted, savoured. So make it 30 seconds.
Right.
Hey, have me fingers crossed.
The next, whoever she is, right?
Right, the next, whoever she is.
Oh, yes,
Is
ma'am.
Mrs. Walker in?
She is, love.
Oh, well, she wanted to see this book. It's published by a charity.
Yeah, well, don't tell me, Chuck. You can go straight to the Oracle. One thing, she's in a very funny mood.
Well, do you think I should leave it then?
Why not be a devil for once in your life?
Why not?
Well, I said if you wanted to, you could do it. It's up to you.
Oh, you've fallen on your feet, haven't you? You got a choice of two.
You want the new plonk or the vintage?
What are you doing here? Well, same as you, I suppose. You're supposed to be at your mother's.
I thought it was the fellow with the jag.
What are you on about?
Never mind.
Look, I'll tell you all about my mother when I get a drink. It's a laugh.
What is it? What are you going to have?
I think Elsie's getting me one,
No,
Steve.
no, it's my round.
I thought we were going to the disco.
Do you fancy it?
Oh, no.
Right, come on, the filly.
Oh, and where would you like me to take it? Any preference?
The wrestling.
Why not make it Speedway? I don't go for that either.
No, and you've got 30 seconds from now.
Now, look, if you planned on going into town, don't let me stop you.
No,
Can I have
really.
a word with you, Susan? Look, Right, you lot owe me a scotch.
I want to see proof.
Be at Bellevue tomorrow, then.
What did Mr. Baldwin want?
Steve,
Yeah?
I'll have a lager.
Oh, yeah, OK.
Well, he said if I don't go to the wrestling with him tomorrow night, he'll break my leg.
Did you say?
I said, yeah. Hey, kid, I think the boss fancies me.
No sign of her at all.
I've looked practically everywhere.
Did you say anything to Susie when she saw her?
Hell, I never asked.
Well, she'd have said, wouldn't she? Susie would have said.
She just mentioned it was down by the cut. I never thought of nothing else. I just ran down there.
Look, Ray, do you really think Deirdre had something like that in mind? I mean, is that what you think?
It's my fault, isn't it? It is my
Well, is that
fault.
what you
I
think?
don't know. I just don't know what else to do, where else to look.
Have you rung Mrs. Hunt?
No, I never...
Well, maybe she's been in touch, you never know.
I don't see that at all. She's hardly likely to walk out and then ring a mullen, now is she?
She might. We could try ringing
I
Blanche.
still think the first thing we ought to do is ring the police. I mean, they've got cars all over the place. They'd find her, bound to.
We're probably just over-dramatising everything, but I think Ernest's right.
Yes, all right, I'll ring the coppers. Just give me a minute, will you?
Yeah, I think I'll just go and... You never know.
Shall I get the police, Ray?
Yeah. Just come back, kid.
Taking the pulse of hospital care, Healthbeat over on Granada Health and Beauty shortly. Next on Plus, heartbeats are racing as stresses spiral in families.